Good morning and welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV. I'm AC and today I'm going to walk you through this beautiful 2023 Newmar Country Star. This is the 3709 floor plan. It's got the Baja exterior graphics. If you're not familiar with Newmar, the Country Star is the first diesel pusher in their lineup. So you're going to have a Country Star, then a Ventana's right above that, and then you're going to go Dutch Star, Mountain Air, London Air, Essex, and King Air. This is a wonderful beginner coach. If you've never had a coach, you want to kind of start somewhere, this is a really nice one for a couple of reasons. One is price. Two is the length. This is a 37 footer, just under 38 foot to be exact. So it's a good short coach to get started if you're a little nervous, don't want to start off with the 45 footer. I'm going to start out here on the front, kind of go over a couple of things. I've got the generator fired up. This is an 8K generator. We've got it on so it's running the furnace inside. If we start up here, you're going to see we're going to have our turn signal cameras. Our Alcoa aluminum wheels. These are 22.5-inch wheels. These Michelins here are 305s, 70s on the front. You're going to have your diesel fuel right here on the side. It's got 100 gallons of fuel capacity. So we kind of step back a little. You can see we have our awning out. Don't let the sun fool you. It's like 23 degrees right now, but it sure is beautiful. I'll take this any day compared to what we've had. All right, starting in this front passenger side compartment, you got a huge compartment. If you want to put a big Yeti cooler in here, you know, a refrigerator, this is the compartment to do that. Or if you have, you know, inflatable kayaks, that kind of stuff, this is a good spot for that. I'm gonna wait for the next compartment. There's something I really want to show you. All right, so this is going to be your pass-through storage here. The Star Foundation is really what I want to show off in this compartment because you can really see it. You can see this right here. This is the Star Foundation that Newmar adds to the frame. Right here is what I want to point out. So their Star Foundation does not sit on top of those frame rails, as you can see right here. There's probably about an inch gap, maybe an inch and a quarter, and then it gets welded on the side. That Star Foundation is what's going to keep this coach from rocking a lot. It's going to keep it quieter. It's going to keep the floor from flexing. It's a wonderful, wonderful idea that Newmar came up with, and this is just a really good picture of what that looks like. In case you're wondering what Star Foundation stands for, strong, true, and robust. Here's another pass-through storage all the way across. Ton of storage under here. You're also going to have your central vac system down here. There's a standard outlet out here in case you want to plug something in. Right in here, of course, right in the middle of the awning is going to be your outdoor entertainment center, Samsung TV, your Bose system right here. So you can see right there, we've got our Bose entertainment package. Perfect for watching your games. Probably tired of hearing me talk about them Nuggets. Talking about the Avs, which our Avs aren't doing that great right now, but anyway, they are the champs, right? Right in this compartment, we're going to have our pegboard. Perfect spot to put, you know, oil, those kind of things, hang some tools. No wasted space. All right, as we move back to the back here, these rear tires are also going to be 305 70s. This has, forgot to mention on the front wheels, this has a 55-degree wheel cut. So it allows you to turn pretty sharp. You got another storage compartment right here. And of course, we're going to have our 2 chassis batteries with disconnect, our particulate filter down there. And then right here is going to be our emergency exit door, which I'll show you from the inside. It's another really nice feature to have that Newmar puts in there. This vent up here is going to be for your washer dryers. All right, so the Kountry Star comes with a 6.7 liter Cummins. You're going to get 360 horsepower, 800 pound-feet of torque. It's got the rear radiator, so obviously we can't see the engine on this model, but you can see that it's really easy to get to all the things you need to get to. Here's your engine fill. Here's where you check the engine oil level, your tranny, power steering. Right under this cap here, this little cover, is going to be your coolant, your air filter minder, and then this port, we get a lot of people asking, this is actually for techs to plug their computers in and do some diagnostic work. Down here, we're going to have our 7-pin connector, our tow hitch, a quick connect for a tow vehicle. Now this Kountry Star is rated for 10,000 pound flat towing. So for a vehicle that's being flat towed, it's got 500 pounds of tongue weight. So you can only, a trailer would be limited to 5,000 pounds. We got our rear ladder back here to help you climb up to the top. Also have our backup camera. So come around this side. This was ordered with the Truma AquaGo, which is continuous hot water heater, which is a nice feature to have. You're going to have 105 gallons of fresh water capacity here. You're going to have 65 gray and 45 on the black side. Here's your 50 amp power cord and safeguard transfer switch and surge protector. You're also going to have a cable inlet right here. Block heater is right here, and it is plugged in, as you can see. And then all your compartments are going to have lights in them that you can turn on and off manually. All right, this next compartment is going to have your 10-gallon DEF tank and then your sewer hose storage compartment. This right here is part of the slide mechanism. This is what's going to bring that slide in and out. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's show this down here. It's a good angle down here. These are it's got electronic leveling. There is one of the jacks down there, so you can kind of see what that looks like. All right, here's going to be your water bay. So in the water bay, you're going to have your hot and cold shower, outdoor shower, your low point hot and cold drains, your sewage rinse, your city water hookup, and then your full water house filter. Full house water filter, I guess I should say. All right, here's going to be the back side of the pass-through storage. We've got two of them right here. Really nice. You can put stuff in there and get to it from either direction. Right here are going to be your house batteries and your 32-gallon propane tank. The batteries are on a slide tray, so you can pull those out. All right, in this compartment, you're going to have this is where you're going to open your generator compartment. You're going to have fuses here, spare fuses. Another turn signal camera. All right, under here you're going to see we have our Cummins 8K generator. Another work light here. You're going to have your airline quick connect, your city horn, and then your air horns right there. Got beautiful, beautiful design. I love the outdoor colors on this. So we enter, you can see I have the steps off, so they're going to open and close every time we open the door. You do have some storage under here. You've got 2 compartments. These are really deep, perfect for shoes, chains, those kind of things. Then as you come in right here on the side of the passenger seat, you're going to see a fire extinguisher. You're going to have your step cover, map light, and patio light. So has a cup holder and a nice little table here. If you want to put up while you're going down the road, your passenger wants to do some work. You're going to have your shades, day shades, night shades. I'm going to shut this door. Couple things I want to point out in here. You have quite a bit of storage up front. Because there's not a TV up here, you got a ton of additional storage. Here is your Winegard Traveler. This is set up for Dish Network. You're gonna have your Wi-Fi Ranger, over-the-air antenna. This is your control for your Truma AquaGo continuous hot water. Then your awning in and out, your lights, security lights, your exterior step, and then of course your 2 slide mechanisms. This is going to be your Xantrex inverter controller there, so you can kind of check on that. This left side, we're going to have our EQ system. That is our leveling system that I showed you outside, one of the jacks out there. I'm going to go ahead and start in here today. I want to point out a couple of things. All right, so you're going to have your backup camera set up right here. Your stereo right here with your navigation. And then down in here, you're going to have your visors, your shades, your overhead fan with the low, medium, and high settings, your generator on and off, and your air horn. So that's where you would turn the air horn off if you want to wake up the producer in the van. That's how you want to do that. We've got our AC controls here, some USB outlets, 12-volt outlet, and then your entry door. We've got a couple nice little compartments under here for storage. And a really nice spot for a phone. This is really good size. You can put probably an iPhone 14 in there. Got plenty of room. Up on the dash here, a couple things I want to point out to you. We're going to start at the home page here. So at the top, we're going to have our gauges. And that's going to give you your transmission temperature, your oil pressure and coolant temperature, and then your engine load. On the steering wheel here, anytime you want to go back one screen, you're going to push the back arrow. If you want to go to the home screen, you just push the home button. We're going to go down to steering effort next on the dash. That's where you're going to set your comfort drive. As usual, I have it set on 5. You can use the arrows to kind of scroll up or down. I like keeping it at 5, or right in the middle, I should say. Scroll down, you're going to have your fuel economy. That's going to tell you your miles per gallon. If anybody ever tells you you're going to get 10 to 15 miles per gallon, they're telling you a story. Don't buy it. Down here, the Mobileye. This has some really cool settings for the Mobileye, which we do have on the front, on the windshield there. This is going to tell you your warning distance, so you can set it near, far, or medium distance. So you can apply that however you want. Your intelligent high beams, you can turn them on and off there. So if you want your high beams to turn off automatically when they see other lights coming towards you. Lane departure. You can actually disable the lane departure warning, or you can set it for low sensitivity or high sensitivity, which is really nice that you have control of. Some people don't like that and they want to disable it. Of course, if you got the Mobileye, you probably got all these safety features for a reason. Your speed limit indicator, you can set it for a 5 mile per hour alert or a 10. Kind of keep you from speeding. All right, and then you're going to have, obviously, you're going to have 2 trip settings, or you can clear and do your check your miles per gallon, that kind of stuff. See how far you've gone on that tank of fuel. Vehicle settings, that's where you're going to access your Bluetooth devices, your dash brightness. You can actually increase or decrease the brightness just by using the arrows. You can change the unit of measure here for your miles per hour or kilometers. And then you can go back to reset for default. A couple more settings here. So you're going to have your diagnostics. You can click on it. You can check any engine faults that you've had. This one has not had any. That's a good thing, but that's where they would be noted. You can get to your internal diagnostics here and scroll through that. Transmission prognostics. It's going to tell you your oil level. So right now you can see our oil level, our tranny oil level is okay. Our filter status is okay, and we still have 99% life on our filter. System information just tells you the software that they're using and allows you to upgrade the software when needed. That's pretty much it on here. The other thing I want to point out is you do have a fuel gauge here and then your DEF gauge down here. So you'll be able to see when you're running low on DEF. All right, let me turn that off. Up here on the left, you're going to have your light controls. Light controls, your heated mirrors, and this is where you would adjust your mirrors, dome lights, and then there's your house and chassis battery boost. So you can boost your chassis battery if you left your lights on and need some help starting it in the morning. A couple cup holders here. You're gonna have your windshield wipers down here on this left side with your turn signals. Right here, you're gonna have your Allison 6-speed transmission setting. So you'll turn the dial up to drive, down for reverse, middle for neutral, and then also your engine brake, you turn it on right here. Okay. That covers the cockpit here. We're gonna go ahead and work our way back now. A couple things I really like about this Country Star is the colors. I think they did a really good job of doing the color coordination. The floor, this one has tile planks, vinyl planks. You can see we've got the sofa bed here, which will turn into a bed. So if you need additional sleeping, you're gonna have plenty of overhead storage. And this cabinet's actually pretty deep. On some, it's not as deep. This one, as you can see, it's probably gonna be a good 18 inches or so. You've got a nice little storage compartment right here. Again, no wasted space. In the booth, under the booth here, you're gonna have some more storage, one on each side. Now this booth does not turn into a bed. It does extend. There's an additional leaf in under the bed and a couple folding chairs, so you have plenty of room to sit all of your dining guests. Across from our sofa bed, we're gonna have our fireplace and televator, and also some additional storage on each side of the fireplace. This is really nice, the floor plan. Newmar's great about putting the TV right across from your sitting area, not on a wall where you have to kind of turn sideways. You always end up with a kink in your neck that way. So you can see up here we have another sound bar up top. And this is where you're going to set up your Blu-ray player, your DVD player, your receiver for your dish network or whatever satellite you're using. All right, in the kitchen, we've got a 3-burner stove. So that propane is going to run your stove. I got to tell you, I'm a big fan of the propane stoves. I love cooking on gas. You can put big size pans on here, large pans, not just, it doesn't limit you to a smaller one. Convection microwave. Up top, just a little storage here, probably good for some spices. The size of that drawer is huge. You're gonna have your touch-up These are for your filters, water filters. Soft closing drawers. Another thing I like about this floor plan is when you're not using the stove, you got a ton of prep space up here. Just a ton of space. You're gonna have a dual sink. Of course, stainless steel, and back you do have a nice window over the kitchen area so you can see what's happening outside. Keep an eye on the kids while you're cooking. Ton of storage. Again, for a 37-foot coach, this one really has a lot of storage. Under the sink, you're going to have a spot for your waste basket. Plenty of room for all your cleaning supplies. Flip down drawer here. Another nice little drawer here for spices. And here you're going to have a ton of storage up here up top. It's really deep up here. Right now we got our owner's manuals and our Freightliner manuals there. Some really good reading. So again, small coach, 37 foot, just under 38 foot, but you got a ton of space. You're going to have residential refrigerator. Huge freezer. I gotta tell you, I do like the size of this window that's over the booth dinette. I say it all the time, but I would love to be sitting in a coach looking out the window at a lake or some beautiful mountains like we have here just outside our window. All right, here in our half bath, I'm gonna get everything opened up and then let Jody come in and show you what we have here. So a lot of storage in there. Also has a central vac in there. Then you have this cool hinge design on the door, so it'll allow you to get in and out when the slides are closed. I'm going to close these compartments and then show you this side here. This is going to have your KIB wiring. Up here you're going to have your breakers. Everything is labeled, so always check your breakers when something's not working. Back here you're going to have some fuses, and they're labeled over here on this side. Nice clean. Down here on the floor we're going to have our connections. That's where you hook up your hoses for your central vac system. You just open this up, plug them in. We have our huge touchscreen, which is a new feature here for these 23s. You can go to your lights. You can operate all the lights in the coach. Go to HVAC. You can see I'm running the furnace at 68, living room and bedroom. Here's your generator controls. So this is where you would set your start time, quiet time. It's also going to give you your battery readings right there as well. On the home screen, you're going to have your tank levels, again, access to lights, your batteries, and you can turn on your water pump. So we move into the master bedroom here. Point out we do have a pocket door. Nice way to, if you have guests over, they're watching TV, you can separate, give you a little quiet time when it's time to go to bed. You're going to have a ton of storage over the bed. This is a king size bed. On both sides, you're going to have outlet with USB ports and also storage. Nice little counter on both sides so you can set your phone down. Under your bed, you're going to have the 2 extra leaves for the table and your 2 folding chairs, and there's also some some additional storage under there. Go ahead and open these compartments. You got these storage, overhead storage over the bed with an outlet up there. You always want to, when you open these side ones, you don't want to open them at the same time because they will hit right here. So you're going to have one on each corner. Under here, you're going to have some controls. You're going to have your security lights there and then light controls under there as well, so you don't have to get up when you want to shut the lights off. Of course, you're going to have your TV, right? You can't go to bed. If you're like me, you can't go to bed without some noise. You got to have something playing in the background. You're going to have your closet on both sides here. Plenty of room to hang clothes. Down here is going to be your AV compartment where again you would set up your receiver, DVD player, etc. You're going to have 5 additional drawers apart from that AV compartment. These are going to be soft closing. These are really deep. These are probably 8 inches deep. All right, this side again, you're going to have another wardrobe. I don't know if you can see back in here, Jody, but there's an outlet up top, right behind there. Your TV's plugged in there, but there's an additional outlet if you needed one. All right, now going into the master bath. Again, you're going to have a pocket door here. As we come in, we're going to have our escape door, as I mentioned outside. This is a really nice feature to have. I say it all the time. Hopefully you don't have to use it, but if you do, you're going to be glad you have it. This one comes equipped with the washer dryer. Haven't mentioned it yet, but this unit is available. It just arrived. So if you're interested, you can give me a call, shoot me a text or an email. Here in the medicine cabinet, again, a ton of storage. You've got probably 8 to 10 inches here deep. A ton of counter space back here to set up all your stuff. Plenty of storage underneath. And I know you can't see it, but I do want to tell you that there is an outlet under here. I don't know if you can show it. So plug in your electric toothbrush, your razor, your hair dryer. Okay, got those open. Back here, we're going to have some additional storage. Again, these are going to have manual lights that you can turn on and off as needed. You have one more drawer down here. And then I want to kind of show something that's in here. I don't know if you can show that, Jody. This is going to be that Truma AquaGo, your continuous hot water heater. You're going to have some valves in there. Those are going to come in handy when it's time to winterize. So make sure if you're doing your own winterizing, don't forget that component. We're going to have our corner shower here with skylight. Gives you a little additional headspace if you're tall. Plenty of room. I'm 5'11", 6 foot on a good day with tall shoes. I got plenty of room here. You're going down the road, make sure you lock this. Make sure you check all your pocket doors, everything. Make sure everything's closed when you're going down the road so nothing slams and scares you. It will do it. All right, well, that is it on this 2023 Country Star. This is the 3709 floor plan. Again, this is available. If you have any questions, feel free to give me a call, shoot me a text. If you want additional info on any part of it, if you want to do a FaceTime walkthrough on certain components, feel free to call me. Si hablo español, me pueden hablar al 720-276-4241. Thank you guys, and I'll see you next Wednesday.